All right, Harmony Science Academy students, glad to have you for another lesson. Again, all you need is pencil, notebook, Chromebook, and definitely not a calculator, okay? We're working on your computational skills, so cash in, take advantage of that, build your confidence, go slow. It's all gonna work to strengthen your confidence and your skill level, okay? We're gonna be looking at quadratic formula, so go ahead and look that up. You can pause the video. And then after that, go ahead and if you're doing Google, go ahead and type in when to use quadratic formula, just to kind of get a refresher on the appropriate times to think about using the quadratic formula, okay? There's going to be different answers there, but just something to rehash something you've learned in the past, which is the quadratic formula, okay? All right. So as far as an objective, here it is. Solve each equation with the quadratic formula. That's what your goal is. Now we have different versions, okay? Easy, medium, and hard. So what we can do here is, let's go ahead and take a look at 22, okay? Now, you know, they all look a little intense. The main thing is you want to organize them. So maybe what we should do is try another exercise that looks a little tougher. So let's go ahead and try 20, okay? Just because it looks a little rougher. So I'm sure you guys already looked it up, and the important thing is that the formula is x equals. So you guys want to have the formula written very large somewhere on your paper. Negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And that's going to be critical. The next step for us, since we're going to approach 20, is to put it in the proper form, which requires us to have our variable squared plus or minus the variable minus the constant equals 0, okay? So that should be a quick fix in pretty much all the cases here, okay? So in this case, we can subtract 9k squared here, and we'll have, so he's gone, okay? Then we can, there's only one term with k, so let's go ahead and just bring them along, okay? And then, since we want 0, let's go ahead and add 9 to both sides, so that leaves me a plus 7 equals 0, okay? So now, this coefficient, this one, and this one are respectively a, b, and c, and these guys go in the formula, okay? So let's go ahead and plug in negative b, okay? Now this was a cool problem because sometimes it'll trip people up. Just identify b, put the negative from the formula. The b is a negative 8, so it goes in parentheses. Plus or minus, you're going to square b minus 4 times a is 10, and we need to multiply by c, which is 7. All of it over 2a, again a is 10. Okay. So now we go and put in some math work, simplify, and negative is 8. Okay, not dealing with the negatives appropriately is going to cause problems, so just take some extra care there. This is 64 minus 40 times 7 is 280, all over 20. Okay, and that's going to be 8 plus or minus the square root of negative 216 all over 20. Okay. Now, although we could proceed further because we have, at this level, because we have a negative in the square root, we're going to stop there and declare that there's no solution, okay? So when this pops up, go ahead and put no solution or no real solution, okay? There is an imaginary solution, but we're not going to go there in this context, okay? So as soon as you see this guy right here, a negative in the radical, after you've performed the math in here, then that means you've got no solution, okay? All right, so there's going to be different scenarios. We'll go ahead and try some in class, but I think the foundation has been laid, so I look forward to seeing you guys in class. Talk to you then.